Hello, my soccer universe, to my Western Europe roundup. Three leagues, not all games, but at least everyone is played. I did not expect to wear Barcelona this weekend, to be honest, but of all the teams in Spain that I have jerseys, only Barcelona won. So that definitely was an interesting fact. We'll talk about Barcelona in a little bit, and yes, I know I should get more La Liga jerseys. It's just they're not that easy to come by around here. Maybe I have to look in Spain itself. But let's go through La Liga. The results from the weekend. We had on Friday Alaves against Valencia. Valencia's horrible away form finally comes to a halt. Parejo gives them a lead. Valencia was the better team in the first half. However, they cannot get the win because Alaves, through Mendes, gets an overall deserved equalizer. Make it 1-1. Eibar loses home to Real Mallorca. Huge points for Mallorca in the relegation battle. And then the game of the weekend, I unfortunately didn't see it. I was out with my kids in the theater. Atletico Madrid against Sevilla. Was a very entertaining first half. Luc de Jong gives them the lead gives Sevilla the lead in the 90th minute. He has not been netting for a long time, but I think he was always close, and in the Europa League at least he has been. But then a penalty after a VAR review is given for Atletico Madrid in the 32nd. Morata can then equalize, and shortly after, Joao Felix gets on the score sheet finally again. Was deflected though, but it's 2-1 in the 36th, and you think everything is going well for Atletico Madrid. No, Kieran Trippier hacks, I think it was Ocampos even. The referee at first gives a foul against Sevilla, but then VAR intervenes. Ocampos is stepping up and makes it 2-2. Speaking of that, there was also a funny scene ahead of the Atletico Madrid penalty when Diego Carlos, I think it was a handball. Yes, that was after VAR. So the referee points at the spot and then runs to Diego Carlos and inadvertently gives him the red card. Quick hard like, no, it's just a yellow. And yeah, was alright. Second half though cannot live up. I mean, Carrasco had a good chance for Atletico Madrid, but cannot find the winner again. It ends 2-2 in a battle for the Champions League. Barcelona against Real Sociedad. That's a game that I watched, and I have to say, was not all the best game. I actually was excited about it because of Real Sociedad. But Barcelona is tedious to watch these days. Tedious to watch, I think. They had the better of the game. And I have to say that Martin Braithwaite, although he's not the big name that you would associate with Barcelona, he was maybe the most dangerous player on the front. Messi again looked a little off. We hear there might be an injury that is hampering him, similar as what we had Ronaldo in November. And Ronaldo exploded. So I don't want to say it's all over with Messi, but he doesn't look sharp at all. And Barcelona doesn't look all sharp. Yes, Messi had a good chance where he pulled it wide. There were some chances, but I thought that overall the more mature team looked to be Real Sociedad. They just couldn't get a shot on goal. But when they attacked, they were usually nice attacking moves, the few that they had, because Barcelona again is hogging the ball. But while I think in the first half it was still entertaining, the second half was just tedious. Yes, Barcelona has possession, but it is not moving anywhere. And the rest of that was then hanging back a little bit. Then finally, Real Sociedad is trying to attack head. I think Isaac had a good chance. Then another nice attacking move, but before that there was a corner kick where PK, the only one in the stadium, saw that the ball hit the hand. It goes to VAR. Penalty for Barcelona. I have to say, yes, I'm definitely more pro Barcelona, but it did not quite feel right in that game. Messi steps up, and it was not a well taken penalty, but makes it 1-0. So at least he gets his goal. He also got a yellow card for a brutal tackle. Brutal tackle, I have to say. Yes, it was a yellow card, but nothing more than that. Late on, nice pass by Messi to Ansu Fati, who plays it then in stoppage time to Jordi Alba, who makes it 2-0, but it was chalked off. But that was probably the best attacking move that Barcelona had the entire game. Late Getafe Celta Vigo ends goalless. Doesn't help, I think, either one of them. Osasuna gets a win over Espanyol, and now Espanyol, we had a little bit hope, but it's going down with Espanyol. Athletic Club with a big 4-1 win over Real Valladolid. Levante Granada 1-1. Leganés gets a win over Villarreal. That's important for them. And then the big game, Betis against Real Madrid. Can Real Madrid, Barcelona, put them under pressure? Can they come back? First of all, let me say I love the jersey matchup. The green and white against this dark blue, those dark blue Real jerseys, especially if you see it up close. The only thing that bothers me are the 3 stripes. Everything else looks really nice. If those stripes were golden, I think it would make this jersey look absolutely fantastic. It was all Betis. Real Madrid had a very, very lackluster showing, I have to say, especially in the first half. And they almost got away with it, but then late in the second half, Ramos tries to clear a corner with a very poor pass to Benzema, who is intercepted, and seemingly there's a foul. No, everyone's waiting for a penalty to be given, but Fekir plays the ball on, or the ball comes from Fekir onto Sidney, who just slams it into the net. I think it caught most of the Madrid defense off guard because they really thought this will be a penalty. But then Sidney, in stoppage time, very late, 45th, I think it was in stoppage time, fouls Marcelo in the box. Referee immediately points to the spot, and it actually was not Ramos who was stepping up, but it was Benzema who finally gets back on the scoring sheet. Makes it 1-1 at the half. Lucky. In the second half, I think Zidane told Real Madrid, you need to go forward. However, it did not look good going forward because they were very susceptible to counter attacks. And one Joaquin, who I think is now the one of the most capped player for Betis, or even in the league. I think there was only Raul played more games. Something like that. There was a big celebration for him at the beginning of the game. He can round Courtois. Is free on goal and makes a pass over that is intercepted by the Real Madrid defender. He can shoot it. It's 2-1 for Betis. Was not meant to be there. Then another nice chance by Guardado, who just misses with a nice half volley by that much. In the end, it is a poor pass by Benzema that gets intercepted. And after assist by Guardado, Teo can run clear on goal, keeps his calm, and puts it past Courtois into the net. 2-1 Betis. Then Real Madrid was coming, and Betis really had to defend with everything they got. But they hung on to that win, and after 6 games not winning, they finally get back on the winning sheet against the leaders, who should be flying high after they beat Barcelona. No, not anymore, because who's back on top of the table? Exactly, Barcelona, with an absolute horrid showing in a way, but they move 2 points ahead of Real Madrid. It is absolutely crazy, La Liga, and I think everyone in Spain has to bite themselves that they are not better, because both of these are ripe for the taking. One of those will become champions, but it's really a coin flip. Sevilla with the draw kind of holds off Atleti. Secures third spot. Getafe also on with a draw, doesn't really profit from it, and Real Sociedad also with a draw. Yeah, Valencia is in there. It's tightish for the Champions League spot, but I think it's everything between Sevilla and Valencia, because Villarreal, Granada are already a little bit further back. We see here Betis now with 33 after that win, level with Levante. In the relegation battle, yeah, maybe Valladolid could fall into it. Eibar might fall into it. Celta Vigo is right on the cusp. Mallorca with 25 and Leganés 23. Espanyol, I think, is the one team that is really, really in trouble. 6 points still to go. Let's move to France, where one game between Strasbourg and PSG got cancelled. Presumably, I don't know, but presumably Corona concerns. Marseille against Amiens. my girl's favorite new team, because Amiens are the Unicorns, or Lilicorn. Um, Marseille actually had that game in the bag, Sanson, without really being too convincing, but Sanson gave them, just before the half, the lead, and then Payet makes it 2-0, and you think, yeah, done and dusted, we have another 3 points. Not so fast. Amiens gets a penalty through Girassi, makes it 2-1, and then Godos in stoppage time, late in stoppage time, gets a point for Amiens. Will it be enough for them? Remains to be seen. Metz beats Nîmes 2-1, Dijon Toulouse 2-1, Toulouse again losing. Angers Nantes 2-0. I think it was a West Coast derby there, but Nantes is also very inconsistent. Nice Monaco 2-1. Should have watched highlights of this one, because that is actually kind of a biggish one. Reims beats Brest 1-0. Saint-Etienne and Bordeaux only managed a 1-1. Rennes with a big 5-0 win over Pont Montpellier, and then Lille saw highlights of that one, was mostly the better team, and got a goal through Loïc Rémy, who played for Lyon in his youth, but has been scoring goals like crazy against Lyon as well. And honestly, Lyon did not have too many chances. It was all Lille. They could have made it, should have made it 2-0, but it ends with a 1-0 for Lille, which is important for them, because now in the table this means Lyon is out. PSG, despite not having played, still clear leaders, because Marseille cannot capitalize. Rennes leads now the Champions League race, but Rennes, Lille, I think it's between those two. Reims, Nice, Lyon, Montpellier and Monaco will probably have nothing to say there. Again, look at how tight it is. There's 5, 6, 7. I think even down to Nantes. I mean, all these are within 4 points. That's really, really close. Brest is hanging on, Metz as well. Dijon, Saint-Etienne are slightly relegation threatened, but I think it's Nîmes, Amiens, Toulouse. I think that's how it will end up there. And let's finish in Portugal, where the two leaders, it's almost like in Spain. Porto took advantage of Benfica having really bad form. Benfica again only manages a 1-1 set to Ball, but then Porto only had 1-1 at home to Rio Ave. That doesn't get you anywhere. Sporting gets a win, 2-0, can move in there. Braga gets a win, 3-1. So maybe that gap is closing a little bit, but it's really between the two big boys, like in Spain. But I think if you're Braga and Sporting, you also gotta kick yourself a little bit, because those two seem ripe for the taking. But 60 points and 59 points, Porto still in first place. Well, that's it for me for Western Europe so far. Let me know what you thought about the games during the weekend. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like these, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Hey there. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, here are some videos and playlists that would be of interest to you too. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel, as it will keep you updated with all things that are rotating in my soccer universe. With that, I wish you a wonderful day. Bye.